So it's no secret that TikTok is one of the best platforms for growing your personal brand in 2023. And honestly, in order to reach that level of success, you're gonna need some pretty darn good videos. So what I'm gonna be doing in this video is I'm gonna be teaching you guys how I actually edit my own TikToks and explaining to you guys why this method actually works. And I'm gonna be covering this entire process from start to finish. But if you guys do enjoy this video, as always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, leave them for me in the comment section. I'll be actively answering as much as I can. Make sure to check out the free presets in the description. And with all that out the way, let's get right into it. All right, guys. So the number one step that I'm going to be covering first is scripting your videos. Trust me, you need to be scripting your TikToks. The number one most important factor. And ever since I started doing it, my TikTok has been doing significantly better. So I'm going to be running you guys through a few example scripts that I've actually made on my TikTok. So for example, I'm going to be doing my brother has the worst gaming setup. So I'll write the title here. By the way, the website I'm using is Notion. It's 100% free. You guys can sign up for an account today. So make sure to go check out Notion, notion.so. You can make your own account. So all I have is I have my task list here and I use this for my scripts. So for example, I have my title here. My brother has the worst gaming setup. And I actually have that as the hook of the video. So we can see my brother has the worst gaming setup. What I'll do is I'll kind of talk about something relating to that. You guys know me for hating on people with bad setups, like you can see. And then I relate it back to the hook. And then what I do from there is I describe the setup, describe all the different factors. None of that really matters necessarily as long as you're stating specific facts and it's still engaging. That's fine. Doesn't really matter what you actually include. But the number one most important thing, please do not forget this, is a call to action at the very end. You need this to blow up on TikTok. I'm telling you right now. If you guys don't know, a call to action is asking someone to like drop a follow or comment, like the video. But you also have to do it in an engaging way. You can't just be like, drop a comment on the video if you guys thought this video was cool. This is an example of a call to action that's super engaging. I ask my audience, do you guys think I should do something about it? This is going to make the audience want to actually provide their own response and give opinions on the TikTok itself. Because when someone feels obligated to do something, they almost don't really want to do it. But if you're giving them the chance to do it and you're asking them a question, chances are they're going to do it. Another example of this call to action method is in one of my TikToks, for example, I say, if you could have this PC, but you have to live with your second at, would you do it? And if you guys don't know and you haven't seen TikToks like this, what it does is it pretty much makes people comment their second at in the comment section. And the TikTok algorithm is really just based around likes and comments and engagement as a whole. So when you're actually getting that extra couple comments on a TikTok, it's really going to throw it out to other people. And when it gets pushed out to these other people, they're going to leave comments too. And it's just going to keep on exponentially getting bigger and bigger. And you're going to get more and more views. Please, for the love of everything, start scripting your TikToks and include the key factors that I just mentioned. So now I'm going to be explaining my recording format that I think you should be using for your TikToks as well. I literally will only record my webcam, and that's very important because what I'm going to do also is I'm going to throw up engaging stock footage to make sure that the audience that I'm actually pushing this video out to is consistently watching the video all throughout and getting that high engagement rate that we're looking for. All right, so once this format's actually been recorded, I'm going to show you a literal example of one of my TikTok project files, and this is using the exact same format. So for example, using what I've just recorded, we can see the only thing here is my webcam at the top, and I have that position at the very top of the screen at the video in TikTok format. If you guys don't know, standard TikTok format is 1080 by 1920, which is the opposite of YouTube resolution. It makes sense because literally if you tilt a YouTube video vertically, that's what the resolution is. We can see after this, what I do is I have footage underneath that's engaging and pretty much allows for the audience to focus on something while I'm talking all throughout the video. So for example, when I say, so you guys know me for touching up on the worst setups possible, I have a picture of a broken setup and I have this zooming in just as a little extra engagement method that allows for the audience to really focus on something. Because for example, if this is what the TikTok looked like and my face was the entire screen, chances are no one's really going to watch that because no one cares about my face. So instead, if I have it positioned at the top of the screen like this and I have something else for them to look at, chances are they're going to watch that extra bit longer. And then when they see this and they see the footage of the setup, they're going to watch an extra bit longer. And then before they even know it, they'll already have watched the entire video, which is really good for us. So I pretty much have this all throughout my entire TikTok right here. I talk about what a $2,000 setup can look like. I show the setup itself, the different features that it actually has, and then I show another setup. And then when I say, do you think I should help, I show my own setup, almost referring to my actual advice on what a gaming setup should look like. If you want to watch the video specifically on how to edit, make sure to go check that out. That'll be in the description. I cover this entire process, how you can position the camera properly, how you can do the effects with the zooming, how you could underlay the stock footage. But that is actually pretty much that. So what I'm going to do do now is I'm going to take you guys on over to After Effects, which is where I do my subtitling and my music, and that's pretty much the last step of the TikTok process that I actually have for my own page. And alright guys, so for the convenience of this video, I'm going to be showing you this exact same TikTok in this After Effects. So pretty much what I did is I rendered out the version that I had in DaVinci Resolve with just the footage and my camera, and then what I do is I actually upload it to After Effects here. I put it in a new project and I will do my subtitles. So if you guys don't know, I subtitle every single word individually. It is a bit of a process, but I have to go through and watch the entire video, add markers for every single word that I speak, and then what I do is I cut up a subtitle layer and I have to edit each word to actually what I say in the recording. And this is also a really good example of keeping it engaging, because if you really think about it, if you have a 3-word sentence and you have 3 words in a subtitle, you know, the audience has to read it if they really want to. But then if I have one like this, you can see that it's literally going every single pop, 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 pop. It's super engaging. The audience always has something to focus in on. If they're not looking at the background and they're not looking at my camera, they're looking at the subtitle. And it's just, you really have to focus on all these different engagement methods that will really lead you to success. So that's pretty much a basic explanation of how I actually do this process. Like I said, I edit these subtitle layers to say what I actually am saying, which obviously is self-explanatory. The final part of this process is just adding my song. I use the song Aces, and that's pretty much what I use in all my TikTok. If you guys watch my TikToks, you know what song this is already without me even having to explain which one it is. But I'll literally add that as a final step. I'll render it out and then I will upload it to TikTok. And like I mentioned, when I was actually in DaVinci Resolve, if you want to learn how to do the editing process, the marking, the subtitling, my settings for subtitles, go watch my editing tutorial that's in the description for you guys to watch. This will explain the entire editing process with ease, in depth, and it will hopefully provide you guys with a bit more of an understanding of how the process actually works. But if you guys did enjoy this entire beginning to end, my whole TikTok process tutorial, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It does mean a lot to me. We're grinding super hard to 100,000 subscribers, so every one of you guys that subscribes, it means a lot to me. Make sure to go check out the editing tutorial like I said in the description. Go drop me a follow on TikTok, and I hope you guys enjoy. Peace out.